you look better than you've ever looked. I told
I've got
you
a good
this.
surgeon.
But see, that's the thing.
joking.
But are you joking?
I didn't want to change the size. I'm Italian, so I wanted to keep my Italian heritage. I'm very proud of that. So, but yeah, it was just little bits I didn't like.
Tweak.
Could we got a
Little tweak.
before? Can we do a before and after? Okay.
Oh,
so,
wow, yeah.
So it's at the top.
It was the top. I broke it when I was like 11 playing football.
Yeah.
So it's always been quite wide there.
Yeah. And so you've had that slimmed down. Anything
Yes.
at the tip?
The tip's been narrow, but it's still quite swollen now. And lifted a little bit.
Well, look, I'm not about to go crazy and end up with my lips exploding or anything like that, but I love the look and I will keep having it topped up to keep them looking like they are.
Or did you believe you were ugly?
But it's obviously a complex of mine, yes. It was something that was talked about early on in my childhood, and then it became a theme, so
And you
I couldn't
truly
call the book
believed
anything
it.
else.
Yeah. So you actually believed that you were ugly?
Yeah, I did, yeah, at some point, yeah.
You were 18, weren't you?
18.
And you were a double A and you went to a double D.
Double A to a double D, yeah.
And then again at the age of 23 and you went up again to a double E. And that had complications, didn't it?
Well, what it was, when I was a double A, I was 18, and I said, Mum, please, I want my boobs, and I was really, really, flat-chested. I went through, the procedure, and when I was 23, decided to, go a little bit bigger. Fashion's changed now, everyone's got, smaller boobs, and I just felt no dresses fitted me properly or anything. Then when I was 23, I obviously went under, and I just went so big. Now what I have to deal with, bad back, my boobs have dropped so much, and it's like they said to me, the bigger the implant, the more they drop.
And also the implant came away at one point and
I had to go hospital. The implant come away from me, and I remember sitting there with Mum thinking, I'm so young, why am I going through this? Why have I done it to myself?
It is subtle, and I wanted it to be subtle. I didn't want to change my whole face. That was one of my biggest fears. I didn't want to wake up and be like, oh, it completely looks different. It was just this one thing that has bugged me my whole life, especially when I was a teenager.
Katie has recently admitted that she's gone through 11 boob jobs in 1 year.
Oh, no, it was from Big Brother,
Yeah.
this. They've misconstrued it?
Yes,
I can't ever say
yes,
that word.
yeah.
I've been back to Brussels 11 times.
You had problems
Sort of, yeah,
with
no,
it.
big
Not-
problems. But now I absolutely love my new pair. I'm not changing
So
it.
they've gone bigger. They have gone bigger.
Well, he gave me a choice.
Did he?
It's like in a shoebox. I'd never realised all this happens because I'm friends with the surgeon now and his wife. And he's like, well, what size do you want back in? And I went, oh, I'll just go for the big one again.
Because you always said you wouldn't go bigger. You've
Yeah.
gone smaller.
I know, but I'm staying like this now.
There was a time where everyone was, the whole glamour scene, the big lips, the big boobs, etc. But it's not for that now. I just want to have a fuller pout, I'm as natural as I've ever been. I just want it for more of a youthful look.
When you turn up to a surgery, do they show you like a chart or something and they say,
Pick a
"You can have
nose."
this one, pick a nose here,
Nose is alright.
No.
pick and mix. What
No.
happens?
Well, I had a consultation, and I explained exactly what my problem was with my nose, and the doctor was like, he agreed. He said you didn't need something really, really drastic. He was like, just need a little tweaking. So he had like a computer which would show me like sort of what it would look like.
I never had that. I almost went in blind because I didn't have the whole computer image thing, but we discussed in detail and had so many consultations because everybody's nose is different. So you can't say, it's not like a hairdresser's where you go, oh, I want that one, and then you come out, they have to work and feel your nose and, everyone's is different, so.
I've just had lots of reconstruction surgery. I've had implants taken out where I can.
Where did you have implants apart from your breasts?
Face, breasts, everything. You name it, I had implants. And in areas you wouldn't even dream of having implants.
Like what? Like your bottom? Your
Bottom, hips, just everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
And what about your lips? Because you had the fillers, and again, you said you went too far with that.
Holly, I just got I got addicted. I did get addicted. I remember coming on it on with Phil and talking about my lip fillers. I just looked in the mirror and thought, what am I doing to myself? I was given free free cosmetic surgery, free boob jobs, and in the end you think, oh yeah, I might as well have it done. It's given to me for free. And in the end I remember looking at myself thinking, what have you done? So I got rid of all the lip fillers, I literally took it out, and then when I got rid of them all, I looked in the mirror and I literally had nothing. No lips, so I had to then have like another treatment to have them. It was just awkward.
So how badly did this hurt getting this done?
Oh, it was like I had tears running down my face. It's that sick feeling in your stomach where you think you're going to be sick, but you're not, and you can't. Oh, it's just awful. But I sacrificed going through that to make myself feel more confident. I'm not doing this because I've lost my mind or anything, and I'm not about to go crazy. It's just helping me feel a bit more confident.
How long has it taken you to become used to what you're seeing now, the new you?
That was the scariest thing. But for me, I'm looking in the mirror and I think from the front, it actually looks very similar to what it does before.
Yeah, it does from the front. Yeah.
But profile, obviously the bump's gone and it is completely different. So for me, it hasn't been much getting used to. It's like my friends and family and those that I'm closest to. And I've walked in here this morning and everyone's like, wow, like, look at it looks completely different.
How long have they been in?
About 3 months.
So what size is that now?
I don't wear a bra, I don't need to, they just like that.
Just stay there.
He's really good surgery, but as for my face, I just have fillers and Botox.
I used to hate taking selfies, like the angle is always wrong, the lighting.
And I bet that happens a lot, because of the show you're in, everybody wants to stop you and have a selfie.
Yeah, of course, and I used to really hate it. I used to hate taking pictures. So now...
I haven't touched my lips for about a year. So, yeah, nothing. And I'm not planning, no lip fillers, no... I've only had Botox, I had Botox when I was 18, and I get, you know, the magazines, Amy's had loads of Botox. I haven't had Botox since, 18.
So they're not natural now?
So what happened to me, so obviously I had my taken them all out and then I lost everything. I lost sensitivity, everything, and I literally had no lips. So I remember looking in the mirror thinking, you know, I might have to have like the, you know, recorrective treatment. So I went to a top doctor. He gave me a little bit of, you know, recorrective treatment. And then, yeah, and that's what I've had done.
If I'd never gone on Big Brother, I would never have had a boob job. I wouldn't be having lip fillers, but I'm not blaming that. I'm so grateful for the opportunity it created and for so long, you know, it's 10 years later. But, yeah, probably, but I like the way I like
Can't you stop now? I mean, they're very big. And I'm sitting here, they're very big now. So to me, I go, surely they can't be any bigger than that, or do you want them any bigger than that?
No, I don't want to go any bigger, but when this, like, naturally breaks down, I will go. I will keep them how they are.
So how often do you have to do... You know, how often will that soften and then you have to have them done again?
Well, it depends more on your metabolism, so maybe 5-6 months, maybe.
Yeah. And total, you reckon you've spent about 16 grand?
Yeah, around,
on what you've got so far.
years, yeah.
The reason why I'm talking about it and being so honest and open about it is because I am in the public eye and I guess some young girls might see me as a role model, so I want to be completely open and honest. And I think if you're thinking about getting any sort of plastic surgery or going under the knife and you're a teenager and you feel insecure and you're at school and you feel awkward and unusual and you haven't got this Instagram commercial perfect face, wait until you're an adult and really, like, it's not a decision that you can make lightheartedly because it's on your face. And, you know, but in the end, I felt like it was something that I wasn't doing for anyone else, no Twitter trolls, no journalists, no boys that used to call me that at school. It was a personal thing, and it was just the bump on my nose that I wanted to get removed. And I don't know why I'm still really emotional, but now I'm very happy.
Yeah, I had a nose job because I didn't like it, and now I like it.
And now you like it.
Good
I'm
man.
happy.
To watch more exclusive YouTube videos, simply click here and subscribe. I promise you won't regret it.